Today, the people of Wisconsin have a chance to say, enough is enough. They are sick and tired of a governor who puts special interests ahead of the people. I am very familiar with the state of Wisconsin because that state gave me my wife for 26 years, and I've spent a lot of time there. Of course, one cannot say enough about the cheese, and the brats, and the beer. The gentleman here with a shirt that says that. But what strikes me most about the state of the people, these are kind, honest, hard-working people, just like we have here in Pennsylvania. That's why when Wisconsin Governor Walker ignored the voices of the citizens who swore to represent and forced Act 10 upon them, I was furious. This destructive bill stripped hard-working people of the right to collectively bargain. By extension, stripped them of the right to work under acceptable circumstances. This is an example of radical conservatism that is now going across our nation. It is shameful that these people started these attacks on the very backbone of this nation, educators and civil servants. This feeble attempt to remedy a budget deficit gave no forethought to the health of that state's economy, and it's going to prove costly. Unfortunately, Governor Walker has started a trend of these radical policies, and they now extend here in Pennsylvania. Governor Corbett and my opponent hold the cancerous misconception that it's better to paint over a crumbling bridge than to build a new one. It will prove to be detrimental in the future when that bridge collapses. Their economic policies are shrinking the economy instead of growing it. We have to ask ourselves, is it worth saving the taxpayer a buck today if his children will be out of work tomorrow? Together we can prevent this disaster from occurring in Pennsylvania, and that is why I am running for the Pennsylvania State Senate seat here in the 13th District. My opponent for the last 4 years has been a rubber stamp for the radical right and a puppet of Governor Corbett. He has not been the independent voice that this district wants and deserves. We have seen examples of this failure to lead, most recently his support of the most restrictive voter identification bill, and which really is oppressive, and it really hits hard to the nation's democratic ideal. He has joined in the attacks on the middle class, on working families, on health care, on women's issues, and he supported drastic cuts in funding to our children's schools. Pennsylvania deserves better than this. In November, we in Pennsylvania will have a referendum on those radical policies of Governor Corbett and his puppets in Harrisburg. We need to elect independent-minded representatives, people who will be courageous and stand up for what is right for the people. Not just because it's on the left or because it's on the right, not just because it's Republican or not just because it's Democrat, because it's the right thing to do. If you're tired of a government that destroys jobs instead of creating them, if you're tired of driving over pothole after pothole while Harrisburg refuses to repair the roads, bridges, and dams, and if you're like me and you're really angry when these politicians slash funding for higher education and our children's future, I ask for your vote in November. November is our chance to change the ways in Harrisburg. Today it is about Wisconsin. Today the people of Wisconsin will prove to the world that radical policies and special interests can't control the citizens. Today is an historic day Wisconsin, you need to know that the people of Pennsylvania and the people of this country stand with you today. Thank you very much.